Hi, my name is Caleb Leo, and I want to specially welcome you to the month of September. It's my birth month. Yeah, I was born 1st September, and in this month, I'll be discussing building relationship across Caleb Leo TV. So do want to tune into Caleb Leo TV on Fridays and then on Sundays. And very important for connect with Caleb Leo on the first Wednesday of next month of September by 6 p.m. and then Sundays 12 noon, Fridays 12 noon. I'm going to be having fantastic times and I'll be discussing building relationship. So don't miss any of the episodes so you can learn how best to build a relationship. Thank you. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. Welcome to Caleb Leo TV. My name is Caleb Leo. The future we seek is forged by the things we see and the things we hear. At Caleb Leo TV, we are creating transforming content that will help you to understand, develop, and renew your mind. Caleb Leo TV, beyond imagination. See you in the future. Hello, welcome to The Awakening. My name is Caleb Leo. If relationships are very important, that we need to build them, I need to be proactive at building them. If I have built a good relationship with someone who could help me in life, a friend, a good friend, I should then ask myself this question: how can I take advantage of my relationship with this person? So today we're going to be looking at taking advantage of relationships. I have been proactive at building relationships. I've put myself out there. I've met new people that could help me in business or whatever way, people that will be part of my team. How can I now take advantage of relationships to impart my life positively? Now, to take advantage of relationships, you must first of all position yourself appropriately for the right people. That means being proactive in meeting people. You have to be really very strategic in it. Don't just meet people, meet the right people. The right people I mean is build relationships with a purpose. Why do I want to make this person my friend? What value will the person add to me? Is the person going to help me in business? Will the person help me secure a contract? Will the person be my life partner? Will the person help me in ministry? Will the person coach me or mentor me in one way or the other? Don't just make friends because you guys, maybe you need someone that you can talk to, someone you can drink with if you were drunk. But don't just make friends simply because you met someone. You just make friends like that way. See, when you are strategic at your proactiveness in making friends, you position yourself in the corridors of power. You position yourself ahead of time for people who will positively impact your life in the future. But for example, if I want to maybe become the president of this country in a day, president of a country, or the president of Nigeria to be precise, I have to proactively make friends in politics. Proactively start from somewhere and begin to build that relationship. Now, these relationships are the things I need. People can go ahead and say I'm making godfathers, but the truth is there are people that make people who they are. As a matter of fact, all over the world, people don't just rise up one day and become leaders. There are king makers out there. So if you don't meet the right people, the right king makers, you don't relate with them, you will not have your chance. Democracy or not democracy, you will not get to the top. I'm working in a place, I need to make friends with people who would positively impact my work and help me grow through positions and to get promoted. I have to proactively position myself with the right people. So I should think ahead of time before making a friend. I'm not saying I should look down on people. I'm saying value your time. If I'm going to spend my time with you, it should be valuable. Now, while being proactive, you should also have something to offer the person. So I should be able to effectively build myself to the point where I can have something to offer whosoever I will need something from tomorrow. Now, whether the person gives me back what I need or not, it doesn't really matter. What matters is the fact that I am proactive in positioning myself. And when it comes to such a time when I will need such help, the person can help me. Let me give a typical example with Joseph. Joseph in Egypt when Potiphar took him to prison. Now, if you follow his life history, when he was in Potiphar's house, he was friendly with Potiphar, but he failed to be friendly with the right person, which who would have helped him to grow in corridors of power, and that is Potiphar's wife. You may say Potiphar's wife wanted to sleep with him, which is what he shouldn't do, which I would never encourage. But peradventure, maybe if he was a bit more friendly to her, or maybe if he had other people that could stand in for him, probably he might have found a way to make Potiphar believe that he was innocent. Maybe. But that's not important. Let's just say no matter what he does, Potiphar will end up throwing him in prison because of his wife. Let's look at what he did when he was in prison. Because Joseph definitely learned from his mistake. Most times we bring evil upon ourselves by our mistakes, by not making the right friends between the right people. While in prison, Joseph was friendly with the person in charge of the guard, the prison warder, and the prison warder made him head of everything. So he was like the boss of the prisoners. He was like the kingpin in prison. Now, while in prison, he met two people that worked for Pharaoh. They had lost position: the chief baker and the chief butler. Joseph was kind to them. He was so kind to them that he told them his dreams. He interpreted their dreams for them, and he told the chief butler, whose dreams seemed nice, his interpretation seemed nice, told him, when you get there, when you get out there, do not forget me. It wasn't long the chief butler was released and he was reinstated, and he never mentioned Joseph's name. I believe Joseph must have felt disappointed. Now, but that's not the point. 2 years in, Pharaoh had a dream. He needed someone to interpret. The chief butler remembered indeed that he has wronged someone, that there was someone in prison who had interpreted his dream. So Joseph had been in prison for over 2 years, and a good deed he had done 2 years ago was enough to bring him out from prison and make him the prime minister of Egypt. He positioned himself appropriately, and when the time was due, God used the opportunity, that system, to help him. So you position yourself, offer people something. He had something to offer. So how you take advantage is make the right friends and offer them things ahead of time. So when it gets to a point when they're in a place and someone needs someone that has integrity, someone that could do something which you can do, they will definitely look for you because you have something to offer. So how do you take advantage of relationship? Build yourself. Have something to offer. Position yourself with the right friends, and when the time is due, they will remember you and they will get you up from wherever you are and will promote you, as long as you've met the right people. Let's assume Joseph only interpreted dream for the chief baker and the man died. I suppose that would be the end of Joseph in prison. He would have rotted in jail. He would have stayed there all his life, because first of all, he was a slave. No one was going to remember him. His parents thought he was dead long ago. So Joseph, as a matter of fact, was forgotten in prison. So even if you're in a forgotten state, you need friends to reinstate you. You need people to help you get where you need to be. God will not throw down help from heaven. He would use people, and you need to be friendly. The Bible says that we have entertained angels unaware. So even when God sends angels our way, they come in form of people, and unaware we entertain them. Abraham entertained angels and God without knowing he was God, until God revealed himself to him. Lot did the same. He took angels in Sodom and Gomorrah and entertained them. He kept them safe in his house. So you go ahead and be kind to people, be friendly to people. You don't know who's going to help you. Position yourself appropriately and ensure you meet the right people and you have something of value to offer. Now, see you next week, Friday by 12 noon. In the meantime, you can follow me on social media at BST Caleb Leo and on YouTube at Caleb Leo TV. And also, you can go to my website, calebleo.com, to get more information about me and what I offer. Next week, we're going to be discussing surviving failed relationship. See you next week, Friday.